Now, we have set up routing for our application. We can navigate between different pages, but the only problem is that our links do not indicate when they are active. For example, if we navigate to dashboard, the dashboard link has no indication that it's active or not. Let's go ahead and open the console by right-clicking and inspect. In here, let's go ahead and inspect the dashboard link. We can see that our link has two classes applied to it: router link active and router link exact active. If we look at our code, in our code we don't see any classes applied. The only class we apply is navigation link. These two classes are applied to a link whenever we navigate to it. If we navigate to tasks, then the dashboard does not have those classes anymore. But now the task link has them. Here we have two options. We can either create these two classes in our CSS, or we can tell the router what classes to apply to our links whenever they are active. Let's navigate back to our code, and in our router.js configuration, we are going to add two properties. We are going to add link active class, which we are going to specify as active, and link exact active class, which we are also going to specify as active. The link active class gets applied whenever a route is a match. So for example, if we had child routes under dashboard, for example dashboard/users, then the link active class would be applied. Next, we have the link exact active class. This gets only applied to the exact match. For example, if we have subcomponent, this link gets only applied to children, and the parent only gets link active class. Now let's go ahead and save the changes. And as we can see now, the task has an active class, which is a bootstrap class for making a link active. We can navigate to nodes and dashboard. And if we refresh, the dashboard remains with the active class. In most cases, this customization will be enough, but in other cases you might like to customize the router link a little more. Let's go ahead and change the dashboard link. In our app component, here, for our dashboard link, we are going to change the inner content. Instead of text, we are going to add custom HTML. To add custom content, first we need to add a custom property. For the content of the router link, we're going to add another A tag. But we can add other components as well. We could add a custom component, a div, an image, anything. Here, I have some properties set. I have the href set, and when it's clicked, I have a navigate function, and then I have the isActive property. We can expose these properties from the view slot that we are using for the router link, which in this case is the default slot. Here, we can expose the isActive property, the href, and navigate. We can call the navigate function to navigate to the URL without knowing the specifics. We can use the href for the link tag, and we can use the isActive to specify if the link is active or not. Let's go ahead and save the changes, and now we can see the dashboard has a different background color. And it's still a link, so we can see the URL for the link. If we navigate away, it's not active anymore. Let's navigate back to our code. In here, we can replace the A tag with a button, for example. A button does not have an href property, so let's go ahead and remove it. And now, whenever the button is clicked, we navigate to the dashboard, or to whatever property we set it here. Now, let's go ahead and save the changes. The dashboard is no longer a link, but rather a button. If we click on it, then we navigate to the dashboard. That's because we are using the navigate function exposed from the slot of the router link. And instead of a button, we could use a div, an image, or a custom component. Being able to customize the router link enables us to design our links the way we want and use the underlying infrastructure for navigating.